I cannot believe college was really like this. What up, y'all? Nicole here, and Nicole's help you thrive during college, and we still don't have a background. If you follow me on Instagram and you watched the last grownish lesson video, you would know why. But y'all don't watch the videos for a background, you know what I'm saying? You want this college advice, you know what I'm saying? Look at this chocolatey skin, right? Yeah, this video is about what college is really like. At least what it was like for me. But before I get real raw and true with y'all, I need you to give this video a huge thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And you know what? I'll tell you at the end of the video. We're gonna focus on 4 main components. Big word! We're gonna talk about classes and grades, social life, getting involved, and roommates. So a typical day for me was usually like, you know, I get up early in the morning, I stretch, I go to the gym, then I go to the cafe for breakfast, and I do all this before 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. If I had a 9 o'clock class, I made sure I was up by 8:30, make sure I was out the door by 8:50, and that was it. Now there were some days where I really did try to be productive. I tried to go to the gym before class, even try to go to breakfast, or if I just had long nights where I didn't sleep at all, I usually would go to breakfast or would go to the gym just because I'm a night owl in general. So I'd already be up, and I know that if I was up all night up till like 6 in the morning, I have an 8 o'clock class, wasn't no way I was going to sleep because wasn't no way I was going to get up in time. But a typical day, I would get up, go to class. Sometimes I really did go to breakfast, but it would be after class, like if the class was still open. Now during the day, I tried to stay out of my room as much as possible. Like I didn't want to be in my room like during the day. So if I had homework to do, if I wanted to go to the library, whatever, I would like make sure I go to like computer labs or anything but be in my room. Of course, it's not always the case. Like, let's be real. After class, sometimes, a lot of times, I just came back and took a nap and then woke back up and went to my next class. But that's not every day, but that was a lot of days. Depending on when I was done for class, sometimes I had classes from 8 a.m. up until 6 p.m. It just really just depended on, you know, when my classes were. But, you know, throughout the day, I would probably be doing work or working on my blog, especially when I used to do entertainment blogs. Then, like, later on in the day for dinner, or even sometimes at lunch, I would meet up with people and go to the cafe. Or I just go by myself. Any events that was going on campus, like if it was during the day, usually it'd be at night, I would hit up some of those events or that event that night. And then for the rest of the night, I literally would just chill in my dorm, like in my room with my roommate, or in the dorm like hall downstairs somewhere, just something. Or, you know, if there was a party going on, I was doing that. That's a typical day. Class, nap, eat, class, sleep, or party. Yeah, typical day. So my classes and grades, when I first got to college, I was on it, okay? You couldn't tell me nothing. I even made I was inducted into an honor society, okay? Because I was that smart, okay? But yeah, I was good with my grades, you know, my classes, I was good. It wasn't until I transferred, okay, when things just started slipping in the grade department. I had struggles with, you know, keeping my grades up after I transferred. I've talked about this in previous videos. It was just because I took one semester I was trying to graduate on time. I've said this before. I know I have. I'm repeating it again for those who don't know, and refresh for those who have, and to say it again in case I really didn't say it. This was around junior year, and I was like, look, I gotta graduate on time by my senior year. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm about to take on these 6 classes. I think it was either 6 or 7 classes. Took on those, failed 2. I usually only take 4 or 5, but I failed those 2, so I ended up having to retake both of those another year. And I had to take biology 3 times. Social life. Okay, freshman year, that first semester freshman year, I mean, I was literally befriending any and everybody. Like, not even like just like, oh my God, I'm trying to get some friends. But it was just like, because we all knew, we all in this dorm together. And I started college early, so it was like we already had this like bond group thing for those who started early in the cheer program at FSU. We just started hanging together, and other friends started hanging together, and friends of friends of friends. But let me tell you something, that did not last long at all. These groups and cliques started breaking off by the time we came back from winter break. Now at FSU, I did form some solid friendships that I had while I was there. Some that I'm not friends with anymore. 1, because of drama. 2, because just grew apart. 3, I don't really know what happened to some people. Yeah, some people just distance apart, whatever reason. But I did come out with a really, really good friend who I'm really, really close to still to this day, so hi girl. Now once I transferred to A&T, my social life was a completely different ball game. Okay, I really was just solo dolo when I got there. I don't know why. I guess because I didn't come in with these people, I didn't really feel that bond. And it's not really that easy for me to make friends like that anyway. But it was good that I already knew people, because at A&T, everybody where I'm from goes to that school. It's a big school. So I did know people going in. I was running into people I went to school with or worked with. I was like, yeah. Not to mention my best friend goes there, so I did go in with, you know, knowing people, and I've known her. She's been my best friend since high school, so I knew people. Also, I had a family friend who I didn't really know like that. Like, I knew her, grew up with her, everything, but we wasn't close. We got closer once I transferred. We was around each other more, and I got to hang out with her and meet her friends and all that stuff, so that was cool. But sadly, I didn't leave A&T with a solid friendship. Like, for some, like a new person, like meeting a new person, and like, you know, like, oh, and coming out, like, nah. Now when it comes to parties and hanging out and all that stuff at FSU, like I said, freshman year, we was hanging with everybody. People that I didn't know like that, people that probably didn't even like me like that, people that we were cool with like that. But it was just like, we just all hang out, everything like that. But I will say at A&T, I did party more, just because I guess since A&T is more of a party school, literally is a party every day. But FSU was a smaller school, so it really wasn't that much going on, at least not to my knowledge. But it is a smaller school, so I wouldn't expect that, you know, from that school. But A&T parties are lit. Like, you got all white party, all black party, phone. I went to my first phone party. God. I now getting involved on campus. FSU, like I said, I was in the freshman honor society. I did do that. I was a part of this like Pearl thing. Like, I don't know. We all signed up because we got these pink shirts and pearls. I don't really know what it is. I don't even remember the name of it. We just did it. I did this 24-hour theater project, which was so fun. It was like for literally a whole day. We had to come up with like a script. Like, everybody had their own things. Like, I was one of the actors because that's what I like to do. So I had to memorize the script, you know, as well as I could within those 24 hours. We had to put together this whole project and then perform it within this whole span of 24 hours. Literally no sleep. I mean, if you wanted to leave, you could. I also ran from Miss Harris Hall, which is a freshman all-girls dorm at FSU. Probably is different now. Things changed, but at the time, Miss Harris Hall, that's what I ran for, and I chickened out because I was a punk. And just dealing with like just the insecurities of like, oh, what do people think? I don't want to give a speech. No, I'm scared. But that changed when I got to A&T. It really did, because I really was able to get out of myself. I wasn't depressed anymore. I was overcoming that depression that I was going through, and everything changed. So it was just like, I'm new to this school, and I went and I ran for SUAB secretary. I didn't win, but just the fact that I'm new here, don't nobody know me, you know what I'm saying? And I ran for this, and I gave a speech. I spent money on candy, I dorm stormed, I gave this speech. Let me show you the dress. Hold on. This is the dress that I bought. Yes, honey, you feel me, guys? Okay. I had flyers. Yeah. Oh god. But I was very involved in A&T, especially a lot of stuff within my major, because this is the reason why I came to the school in the first place, was because of my major. One of the main reasons. You can learn more about that in my transferring, why I transferred video and iCard above. But I was involved in so many different organizations and clubs that had to deal with my major, like Bombshells in Business. You know, I was a part of the radio station street team. I was a part of the NABJ chapter on my campus. Aggie Press, various different TV shows that we had on campus that was like, but see, the thing about that, I think I talked about it in the transfer video, is that it wasn't really consistent a lot. And it wasn't until my last semester there when they were like, yo, you should write for the paper. And I think I did try to go after that at one point. The pitching process was the process for me that was kind of daunting. And I guess I just kind of really didn't care about journalism anymore at that point. I mean, it never was my thing to be a journalist, and I was like, well, if I had to do this journalism thing, like, let me talk about some entertainment stuff, because I was entertainment blogging, and I was like, I can do that. But journalism, it really wasn't my thing. I don't know. I mean, still to this day, like, it's a skill that I definitely do have. It's just like, I just want to make sure whatever it is that I'm covering is something that I care about, and not just care about, but can mentally, you know, handle reporting on. Like, now last but not least, roommates. I've had the good, I've had the bad, I've had the ugly Urkel. It's been like literally all in between, but they haven't all been bad. Like, you guys know that bad roommate story I'll put in iCard above. It was the roommate from hell. Throughout my years at FSU and A&T, I had a total of 7 roommates. Like I said, some were good, some were bad, some was weird, and some was, I mean, I'm weird too, but I meant like it was creepy weird. There may have even been that one time where I was the crappy roommate, to be honest, and that was probably when I was going through my depression stuff. But what I did notice about many of my roommates, probably not all of them, but what I've noticed like with many of them is that they were all Christians or like really close to God and like, you know, just really into their religion and stuff like that. So I think that was a good thing too, like keeping that base in the room, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm about my God, you know what I'm saying, and like just keeping that like positive spiritual feeling that I probably needed to be around. Because I know like through college I went through a huge shift in like just everything when it comes to religion and spirituality and everything. A lot of confusion, a lot of just like a lot of finding myself and finding my relationship with God, like my personal relationship, not, you know, what somebody else tells me. It's just a lot. Like I'm still going through that shift, but it was just like it started in college. Well, I wouldn't say it started in college, but that's when I really started to notice it. I would begin to feel energy and stuff. Let me tell y'all, it is deep. Okay, but I will say when it comes to all these things like classes, grades, you know, your social life, when it comes to getting involved, roommates, it really is what you make of it. It's not going to be like a set thing where it's like everything's going to go smooth, and it's not going to be a thing where everything is rocky. But each thing that you experience while you're there in college, it's like for a reason, and it's going to help grow you and propel you to the best you that your future will thank you for. So, question of the day, what has college been like for you so far? And if you're not in college yet, that's okay. Let me know. High school, middle school, and if you're in elementary school watching my videos, how you doing? I'm joking. Fifth graders looking at me like, is this crazy? So comment below and let us know while people watching this video. Then we hop in the comments and reply to your chat, and then we gonna chit chat about what college is about. I'm Aleigha Nicole. Like I was gonna say in the beginning of the video, when I was asking you guys to like, comment, and subscribe and all that stuff, do that, and also share this video with a friend that needs to watch it. If this is your first video that you're coming across with me, how you doing? Am I weird enough for you? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you stick around for more. And if you're a regular, you know I love you, boo.